So yeah, we'll still do it the trial. I know I usually separate, but it's still way too early. When Akuma made his announcement, everyone began to meet up one after the other. After another. Oh my god, we are so few! Look at that! And then...
The ultimate martial artist. Smiley face. A locked room murder mystery. Wink face.
What? What the...
Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at the picnic and you found a dead body.
This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face.
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
Yeah, he's just using it. Monokuma is either going to overuse the pew emoji or the eggplant, probably both.
What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one who murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. Did it happen really? And that person is here. That person is one of us. Let's just go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from the goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our still prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. I can't pronounce words there. Words! The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always. There's so few of us. The ride was over. Like, the doors opened once again. We were 15. So, yeah.
Just 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely.
You say like it's not your fault. We're all that's left.
I wonder, will the class trial end with one last classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. Is this getting longer? A deadly class trial. It's usually the same line, but I feel like he just puts more and more and more. Oh boy, yeah, let's save here. I can set skills again. I do have allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Effective. Oh, it costs 4. Oh boy, we don't have enough then. I thought we did. We need 2 more. Focus, recover faster. I'll keep it like this then. Well, let's go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
No, we don't.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
I think Hina is being way too direct, isn't she? Yeah. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. I forgot again the freaking shooty button.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
No.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Oh, for frick's sake.
That's about as low as you can get.
It's a triangle. Yeah, I know.
One of you.
I was going to shoot the right one.
Because you hated her.
You hated her.
That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know. Oh, pocket trash.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them,
Yeah?
there's no way that's not suspicious.
No, it's not. She
Is
wanted
absolutely guilty.
to talk with them.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet.
They were all sus about her.
I never went to see her.
Okay.
I didn't either.
Alright.
Yeah, same here.
No, you had the freaking candy thing. I can't say anything about Byakuya. I can't say anything about Toko, but...
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yep.
It was white with red polka dots.
Yep.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's a candy that specifically, Hina had it.
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Yeah, I own that candy box. You cannot steal it from me.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Wow, she is vicious when it comes with candy. Don't mess with Hina.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
Oh boy.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
No, because she didn't have the candies. Hina gave the candy to Sakura after that. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is because Sakura loved candy too much to share. Hiro got the candy for Hina when Sakura got that candy. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yeah.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I mean, what I meant was,
What did you mean?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Wow. Well, what's the hostility now?
Why the sudden hostility?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's like violent now.
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Yeah, I agree with Toko. I am becoming Toko, apparently.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
No, you are, Hiro.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
You have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Her shining message. Her shining message. Not dying message. The shining message. Dude. Listen. Let's not talk about anyone's shining messages, okay? That's a bit too private. Let's not talk about that. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
No, she didn't, because her hands were clean.
It was her dying message.
Okay.
Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Sayaka had her finger at least with blood. Sakura had her hands clean, so it doesn't work like that, Hiro.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Oh my god. Two idiots.
See?
One room.
See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Oh my god. Look how he's going there.
Hold on.
Yeah, just calm down.
When did you see that dying message of hers?
Oh yeah, how did you see it? Now that I'm thinking as well as Kyoko, because Hiro could not go into the room to get clues. He couldn't have known because he spent all the investigation on his bedroom as well as Toko. So how the hell did he see that dying message of her? Because he wasn't allowed to do the investigation because Hina said, none of you can do it. And then Byakuya was pretty much just like, okay, let's do a deal. I'll do it and the other two don't. And it was agreed like that. So Hiro could have seen it. Hiro, you are sus at this point. Just saying it. My god.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
How? Nobody went to the magazines at that point.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
She was.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Especially because the magazine was closed and, yeah. It wasn't like you could see it. Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf. Yeah, exactly.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Yep.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Yep.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
It doesn't.
Doesn't make sense?
No, because that means you were the one that did it, you dumbass.
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Dude, Dude, you just like digging your own grave at this point. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yeah, it does. This could only mean one thing. He was the one that did that message because he's so dumb.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Yes, when?
Ogre's body was discovered.
Yeah.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yeah.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I like always straight away the first one. Yeah,
Exactly when I found the dying message.
yeah.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, you didn't. Oh, for frick's sake! No!
It was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said.
I hate the white noise sometimes.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Right.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Wasn't this one?
Shoot!
No, you didn't!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's
Am I going to die here?
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
I need a clue.
Only after the investigation had begun.
I'm not getting
I
this.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yeah.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
It doesn't. He said he saw the dying message when he found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? Okay, so I need...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Do I need to just...
I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Alright.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I
Alright.
found the
No!
Magazine
tucked away on.
What
when
is
I
the-
pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Right.
I said makes total sense.
Sorry about this.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when
I found it was only after
I found the
Oh my god.
magazine tucked away on the
Do the thing.
magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Right.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Right.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
That was a bit weird. I thought that one saying.
That magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Like, even the clue itself saying that the magazine had the message, I was just like, why didn't accept? Because the magazine, yeah, whatever. That's the reason why I was just like, what the frick?
After we'd begun the investigation.
Oh well.
And you weren't at the murder scene. So there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah. Well, how about that?
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
When you wrote it?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
It does.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sauce. What the? Where? Huh?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
I don't even.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Yeah.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah, I don't think she did.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No, we can't. Her hands were spotless.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
No. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh boy. There we go with this.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Dude.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Yep.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yes.
What?
You are an idiot.
Then who did write it?
Freaking hero.
Hero could very well have written it himself.
Yeah.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Why did you? Oh, for fuck's! We went through this whole lot of discussion for nothing. Oh, god damn it!
Ah! He admits it!
No, he didn't admit he killed her. He admit that he had put the message in the magazine. So Hina, no.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Oh boy. You were admitting to killing her?
Please.
Oh boy.
Just let me explain what happened.
Okay.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
Yes.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
Wow. No, it wasn't me!
And when I got there...
Sorry, but you mind waiting. I asked a couple of other people to meet as well.
Okay.
Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy.
Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to hand it today.
Oh.
I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Oh, no.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Poor Sakura. Look how evil Hero looks there. Wow, that is... wow.
I hit her from behind, before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Wait. Toko's name in blood across the magazine on the table, but the magazine wasn't on the table. That didn't kill her. Sakura was already dying. Yeah, but the magazine wasn't on the table, so...
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Wow.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
Wow, Hina. The hell?
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
That doesn't explain the second bottle. That doesn't explain the powder.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah, because he said the magazine was on the table. It didn't put the magazine on the shelf. So, or the door being locked from inside. Exactly. Or that, because Hiro didn't lock the door from the inside as well.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Yeah. Why he picked Toko? Why the magazine was hidden? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? Why the magazine was hidden? Why he picked Toko? Exactly. Why he picked Toko? No. Yeah. Maybe not.
Shoot!
Oh, oh, that's stupid. I'm being dumb, aren't I? Why the magazine was hidden? Because he didn't put the magazine hidden. It was on the top of the table.
I got it!
I'm being dumb.
It's true. Everything you just said.
Remind me today.
Doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden. By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Yeah, exactly. Because... yeah, it should be clear.
Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he's not lying?
No, he's not.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
It was Toko. Are you going to play through all the Danganronpa games? Yes, I am. I am. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, which is Toko.
I got it! It had to be
And welcome in,
Toko,
Blue
right?
Tracksuit Gamer. Yeah, it had to be Toko.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Yeah.
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
I like how Hina's just looking at everyone like she's going to murder everyone at this point.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
No, we don't.
Hiro just admitted it.
He admitted it that he broke a bottle on Sakura's head and he wrote your name on the magazine, but how come the magazine wasn't on the table?
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't. You probably didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the body. But that's not where this case ends.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yep.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. Alright. Oh boy, that is a lot to go through.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
How do I change
I
it?
grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from...
Me and my controls. Select... Oh, it's L1.
Before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Oh, that's it.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
No, he's not.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Yes.
and I hit Ogre from behind before
Yes.
she could do anything.
Yes.
You hit her from behind,
Yes.
and you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Milk is wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Yeah.
2?
Yeah, 2 bottles were broken.
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
This girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe in her. She always like touchy dead people.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
Because she's that good.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Yep.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Doing good, doing good. Just like chilling. I like a really chill day. Just enjoyed a bit of Danganronpa. And you, hope you're doing good.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yes.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yes.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because we came up with all the glass shards and we use a balance.
That's easy.
We
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
It's chess pieces. Hey Lime, how's it going? Lime. The correlation between Monokuma bottles, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be it's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, it's a chess piece, right? So it's a chess piece? Yeah. So I need to see. See? What are you going to see? I need a E. I don't need a P. I need an S. I need another S. Give me an S. I need a P. I need an E. Where's the E? Maybe 2 E's, by the way. And another E. Where is that? Oh my god! And this spells just peace.
That's it! The chess pieces!
Yeah!
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Oh, so that's the king. So the queen and the knight were the ones that were missing. The queen and the knight. Alright.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
The knight.
the knight, if I remember.
Yeah. It's like Monokuma is riding a horse there, so that's questionable.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Yeah. The queen of the night.
And on the ground was the knight.
Yeah.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
Yes, the queen is
So
missing.
we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
Yeah, the thing is, the other person that used the bottle for the other hit noticed that chess piece and was just like, well, I just take the chess piece. Nobody will ever notice that it was another bottle that broke. They didn't realize Kyoko would be sneaky to use her experiment.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Everything.
Yeah, Shogi is way better.
I don't understand Shogi, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
But I do understand Mahjong now, so that's good.
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Yep.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was excited. Yeah, that bottle was so excited. It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
Yeah.
What makes you so sure?
By the way, Gaiden soundtrack is on its way to me from Japan. Yay!
Because there was
I got mine.
evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is Kyoko and I figured out before. Where is it?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Yes, we did.
We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Yep.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Because at that time, there was already a broken bottle. That's what I guess. So, Hiro was the first to attack. And then, whoever did the second time, when they broke the bottle, there were like so many pieces that, yeah.
Why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados. Sakura's first attacker. Sakura's second attacker.
I got it!
Second, yeah.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Yep.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence,
The second chess piece, I'm sorry.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
from there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Ooh. Oh boy, Toko, she is getting in panic mode.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Uh-huh.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Oh my god, Hero.
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
Oh boy.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
God damn it, Hero.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
What?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
I do like how Byakuya is just like, at this point, this sounds like a freaking circus, so whatever, just say it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
Ah. You did.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room.
Yeah.
I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Oh, she probably went inside the locker.
Just now decided to share that with us?
Oh, for frick's sake, Hero.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
Yeah, that locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that Shosuke was hiding in the rec room. And I have it, she left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? So far, you've probably been pressing the triangle button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. You will select it the same way as during the non-slap battle. Simply press the L1 button. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you! Well then, good luck! Have fun! Oh boy, here we go again with this.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie!
Oh shit.
That's enough! It's a lie! That's enough!
Oh, come on.
This should prove it.
We did it.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
They have.
Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Put your hand there so we can measure.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yep.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Listen, Byakuya, just use the question to Toko. She will answer straight away. That's like the drum is all out, like straight away.
She just straight up admitted it.
Because it's Byakuya.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, she.
No,
I don't know.
I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
probably did kill her.
Oh my god.
Straight up again?
Byakuya is powerful when it comes to controlling Toko, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
And now she's going to talk straight away.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room.
Yes.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Why is everyone so scared of Sakura? Yes, Monokuma said she was the spy, but she said that she was going to fight him back. She was not going to kill any of her friends, and everyone is just like, duh.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Poor Sakura.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name.
Oh boy.
I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
That's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Yeah.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
She was in pain because of being hit.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
Look at her. Like, oh,
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
oh yeah, because she can't deal blood.
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh, and then she turned to Genocide Jack. So it was Genocide Jack technically who hit Sakura, not Toko. Yeah. Well, there we go.
Guess who's back?
Oh boy.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Oh my god.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh. Really? That is bizarre. You don't share memories. It's like different personalities with different memories. Oh wow, right.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Sakura again.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Byakuya, get out of here. You'll be next soon.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Oh my god.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me.
Alright.
Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Listen, being hit with a ball on the head, like, she probably was a bit dizzy as well with the situation, so... But then she got hit again by trying to help Toko to just like, are you okay? Is everything okay?
Hey, come on.
My
That's-
god.
You know? But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
No. So that's you keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
I thought for sure you have some words for Hero on that one. Yeah, she didn't even reply to him. It feels like she wants to blame anyone at this point.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
Something wrong with Hina.
No, not quite yet.
No, there's a lot of more. Yeah.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Because
Don't you
there's more.
think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
Yeah.
I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
Yes.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Yeah. She wasn't that. She was,
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there. I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
yeah, because she didn't die there. So Toko didn't do it as well.
There's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yeah.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Why would she lie though?
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, because at the front of the magazine shelf there was like a pond of blood in there, so it does make sense. Yeah, there was like a blood, blood stain, so it does make sense. Not a pond. When I say a pond, a full pond of blood there.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Pond.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Oh my god.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the
Yeah, the
locked
locked room.
room, still has yet to be explained.
Yeah, true, true.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
But she wasn't there because the locker was open. What the hell are you saying, Hina? When we went there, the locker was open.
So she just hid in there?
No.
Till everyone showed up and opened the door?
We have stated that the locker was open.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
I saw it for myself. I was in the locker. Yeah, I saw it for myself.
Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
We stated this.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
She wasn't. She wasn't in there.
What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How did you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
I don't think she did as well.
You're lying.
No, she's not. You, on the other hand, Hina, you are sus as hell at this point.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill's
She's just trying to blame anyone at this point.
From the shot to the head.
Between Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya for some reason.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
You can't imagine, really?
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's a possible explanation, maybe it's... there's an explanation. There's an explanation. I don't think any of these are...
What was it that killed Ogre?
Alright.
It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack.
No.
Then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Oh, for frick's sake.
Shoot!
Ah!
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
There's one place I might find a clue. It would have to be written in there. Still here, by the way, just lurking, eating and stuff. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lurk. Hope you have nice num-nums. Just trying to figure out. I don't know why it's.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Can I check the freaking monitor file? The num-nums were good. Yes, that is good. Num-nums are always nice. All right.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, it's the Monokuma file, I guess, then. Because I don't know.
From Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other...
Yeah, it should be this, then. Usually it's never the Monokuma file, so I was a bit just like, alright.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yeah, it would be more of the yellow powder because she did have a yellow powder on her feet. And, yeah.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Yeah.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
No.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah, because when it says like that, you huge chunks of blood. And I have,
I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Oh boy.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
I think we all thinking the same thing, aren't we?
No, I'm not
Poison.
into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Ingesting poison? How's that?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yeah.
Poison?
Yeah, she died from poison. Not from the heads.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Stop being that sassy.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Oh my god, that's the most lewd face ever.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Oh my god.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Wait, so it only kills you if you drink the entire bottle. Alright.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well,
Yeah.
that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, it was on Section A, that bottle.
The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Yeah, we saw that.
You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there
Strange, isn't it?
be nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Strange, isn't it?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Yeah, we cannot think otherwise, can we? Oh! I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever.
That tastes awful.
Oh, probably what's inside that bottle is a protein and not poison at this point.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble!
No, he's not.
You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Yeah.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out.
Wow.
What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Oh.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been. Could it be? I don't even know. The switch. Protein drink. Oh. I need an E. I need an E. I need an N. I need a D. I need an I. I need an N. Thank you for the posture check.
I understand.
Now I understand.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can.
Yeah, it must. It doesn't need a D.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Yeah, it was switched.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. Monokuma bottle. The protein of Monokuma bottle, yeah.
I got it!
Yeah,
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
How do they do the locked room situation?
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
And that's the thing. Sakura did know how the freaking protein drink tastes like. I don't think...
And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real?
I did not.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Oh yeah, the footprints.
I got it!
Yeah, the footprints.
The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Yeah.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Oh my god.
The footprints.
Hina.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep,
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I did it.
No, you didn't.
I killed Sakura.
You were like best friends. You defended her with everything. Why would you kill her? No.
Just as I suspected.
No, you didn't.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
You did not.
And the here who wear
Excuse me.
sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina, because he asked us as well, so yeah.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No? Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
She is.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... The two of them were so close.
Exactly. They are so close, so no.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
No.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
No.
Hina used that trust to kill her.
No, I don't believe that.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
No, she did not.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Not everyone thinks like you, Byakuya. This is how you would work. It's not how Hina works.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
You would do that. Why are you lying?
To kill her. That's what you thought, right?
Why is she lying? Shut up,
When you
Byakuya.
switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it!
Oh, there we go, Kyoko.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, thank you.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
You are the one that's freaking playing the game. People are doing certain things not because of the game.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Shut the frick up, Byakuya.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
The lock door.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Exactly. How did you do it then?
well,
And why did you do it? Either way.
that doesn't matter.
It does.
Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes, you do.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that
No,
you
she
won't
does.
do this concerns me.
And if she's like that, it means like she was in shock the moment she asked us, so she doesn't know, so...
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
She didn't.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
I can. And the thing is, there's another thing. That stupid protein drink was on top of the shards. So that protein drink that we found in the rec room was placed there after we found Sakura.
Are you sure about that?
And I guess Hina was the one that placed that on top of the shards. so... Oh, boy.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
And it's a bit too obvious, isn't it? Why would she leave a footprint? Yeah.
It's too obvious. Too easy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was...
Benjamin, behave yourself.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
Oh, yeah, you were nervous.
You didn't notice?
You wouldn't notice a bunch of yellow powder on the floor. That's sus.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It does. Listen, we are not playing Sonic Adventure when Sonic's theme song is just like, it doesn't matter now what happens, well, it does.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Yeah. We do like to know.
Fine.
Yes.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
No, she's not. You shut the frick up, Byakuya.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
There's a person that could have done it. There's just one person that could have done it.
Go ahead, Hina.
And it wasn't Hina. It wasn't Togo. It wasn't Hiro. It wasn't Byakuya. And it wasn't any of us here, so...
Well...
There's only one that could have done it due to the locked room situation.
Right away, I went to Section C and got the poison.
No, you didn't.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
Yeah.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Okay, whatever.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that...
That doesn't make sense.
I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Accidentally.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
The footprints don't do that. Doesn't, yeah, no. Accidents happen all the time. They do, but the footprints are clear. When does it look like that she went from Section C to A after she dropped the powder? No, it doesn't. Look at the area. She would have footprints still, like going from Section C to A and then leaving. She straight away went to A and got it out there. So, yeah, no.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Oh my god, we don't need
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Ah, I would love a Big Mac right now.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Shut the frick up, Byakuya, that's it. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Right, let's do this again. Yeah, footprints. It's the footprints.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Yeah, alright.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the
I will hear this through the end, so I make sure I'm doing the right thing.
I dropped it.
Okay,
Right.
and then?
Right.
I moved from Section C.
No! Remember what I said was hear it? No!
You said you went to get the
Changed
poison
my
from
opinion
Section
really
C,
fast, didn't I?
And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
There's no footprints.
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous. I didn't know I'd left a footprint.
Ah, you a bad liar, Hina.
Hina, what's the meaning of this?
You're making me look bad. How dare you? I thought you killed her.
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Yeah,
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
yeah.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
And I guess what she went to do it.
Well... You see...
You didn't do it.
What the?
Oh, he's so confused. He was just like all cocky that he knew what the hell was going on. And I was just like, wait. Was I wrong?
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
Oh my god. He's so in shock.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh, the bottle of poison that was filled with protein drink inside.
Did?
Not drink, with protein powder.
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
I do like how she's just like, you're an idiot. You think you know everything? You're an idiot. Oh, look at him. Oh boy.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
Oh boy, he's in panic mode.
I found this.
Oh, it's a piece of glass. It's the same glass that we broke. So yeah. It's clear what happened. And Hina knew about it. It is clear. She changed it. That's what she went to do on Section A. She changed it. She pretty much what she did. She created the situation for the protein drink, not the situation of the locker room.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Oh, Sakura, what have you done?
And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Because that means the poison was all along inside the room. Not that protein drink can. That was placed after. What was there before was that bottle of poison.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
She killed him with G Fuel.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Are you that dumb, Byakuya? It's not that hard to figure it out. Yeah. It's the rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
Yeah.
The window?
Yeah, because we broke it to get in.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
As you can see, the protein was on top of the shards, which it shouldn't be. If it was already there, it shouldn't have been like that. So, it was switched, and Hina switched. The poison wasn't there. That's the reason why the poison still had one shard inside of it. And we all know what that means.
It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
That's the reason why Sakura was just like, this is going to be the end. Oh boy.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
It should have been on the section C of the shelf. Yeah.
shoot,
Oh, for frick's sake.
what's
She-
strange,
Oh, whatever.
I got it!
I thought you would get the bottle from section C and move to A. That's what she
That
said.
is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
And the only one that could have done that would probably be Hina, because when there was like 3 of us, it was Makoto, Kyoko, and Hina stayed behind.
Meanwhile,
So,
the protein can
while they were...
was planted there.
Exactly, the protein can was planted in there. While they were... Makoto and Kyoko straight away for Sakura, Hina stayed behind, if you remember. And she
That had to
switched
be
it.
after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Yeah, so...
Hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh my god. It's okay, we'll do that. You would do
I'll
so.
grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No, she wasn't.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that.
I know.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Yep.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Ah, you're lying.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
He's so just like, why can't I figure this out?
How can you know what I don't know?
Because you think everyone thinks like you. That's the situation, you dumbass. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Yeah, because it's on top of the shards. Not... There's shards... Yeah. Empty protein drink, source of the powder.
When it
think
comes
it's
to
this
that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yes.
Until the locked room was unlocked,
Yes.
it absolutely was not in there.
Yes.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yes.
No, that's impossible.
Oh my god, Byakuya.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
No.
It had to be. It was in there before the wreck.
No, that's wrong.
It wasn't.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Yeah.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Yep.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
And I think we are right about it because Hina's just, yeah.
that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
Sakura wouldn't be treated like that.
No, that's not why.
I know, oh, god damn it, Sakura.
The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Yeah, she pretty much.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
Sakura was the one that created the locked room situation. So, yeah.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yeah.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Yeah, because it's not like everyone sees this as a freaking killing game like you, Byakuya. You dumbass.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh, wow. Whoa, now you just like, please. Oh, look at him pleading.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Yeah.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Probably Sakura.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I think it was Sakura herself.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yes, she did.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it, and I have to make her accept it. Oh, again? Oh, boy.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it.
Yeah.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
Yes, it did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
It did.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yeah.
No! It was me!
Hina.
The poison! Because
Stop it.
I killed her!
No, you did not. You are crying right now.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locker room. There's only one way to explain it. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Oh, come on, don't... What, now I'm becoming Makoto? For frick's sake, I'm just like predicting the future.
What?
Yeah, you are freaking a dumbass not to see it, Byakuya.
The killer was Sakura?
Yep.
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up.
It does.
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
Yeah, the locker room situation was for nobody would stop her from doing it.
All so she could end her own life.
Yeah.
And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locker room. And Byakuya created the locker room in secret.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so
Yeah,
that could stop her from doing what she did.
Ash just wants punishment. He's so bloodthirsty. I think Ash is like Monokuma, isn't it?
She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
And that person was Hina.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yeah.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
Yeah, she did. That's the thing, she did.
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the bottle.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can, Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
It does.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
She put it the protein can thing there. And then everyone was in shock, so in between that, she put it in there.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Wow, Hina.
Honestly, you should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
That is true, like she didn't.
Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
That's true.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation.
Go! Thank you for the raid!
Blue Tracksuit underscore gamer raided my stream with 1 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Blue Tracksuit Gamer. Let me do a song. There we go. There we go. Start Ocean till the end of time. I haven't played that. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome in. We are like almost finishing Danganronpa. So yeah,
As long as you
a few more
could
minutes,
disguise
it
the
will be
truth,
done.
You didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
I think she did it. I think she did it. For some reason. I don't know. Stop killing Sakura! I'm not killing Sakura. Yeah, she probably had some reasons. I don't know.
No! No, 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 no!
What is it, Hina?
I killed her! I did it!
Oh, sort the Hina, slap her. We need to slap her for she to be yeah.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is.
Yeah. Look,
Actually,
it is.
No. You're right.
Yeah, we need to do the comic book.
We have to end this properly.
Yeah, we need the comic book, don't we? Yes, we do. There we go. I love this part, really. Alright. Act 1, we have Sakura giving the notes. And you give the note to Hiro, Toko, and where the frick is Byakuya? Right, there we go. And Byakuya, there we go. Toko is the first to arrive, but she gets scared and she hides away in the locker. So, yeah. And then Hiro comes in, because he sees that Toko wasn't there as well. Finds just Sakura. Sakura's just like, would you like some candy? And gives some candy to Hiro. Hiro goes into a panicky way, sees the bottles, attacks Sakura with a bottle, and where's the... He breaks the one with the knight, because this was the one that was left behind. I guess Hina has a hard time accepting Sakura did what she did, so she's trying to create a narrative for herself to cope. Yeah, probably. She probably knows what happened, like, specifically, so she's just trying the way. Then Hiro hits Sakura with a bottle. She becomes all, like, bloody. Goes into panic, sees the magazine. And he writes Toko's name on the magazine. Runs the frick away. Hina sees everything. Toko sees everything, and then she gets out of the locker. tries to hide the magazine on the shelf. And puts it upside down. The magazine. There we go. There we go. Sakura wakes up. Toko goes into panic mode. Sees Sakura. She has all bloody. She faints because of the blood. Then she becomes Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack picks up the first bottle that she sees, and it's the one with the queen. Where's the queen? There we go, the queen. And breaks it, and Sakura, yeah, drops again. She tries to clean most of the things, and then she runs off like an anime character straight away. Sakura gets up all bloody, all just like confused about it. And then picks up the poison, looks to the light, and drinks it. Act 6 is when we get called that something happened, and we go to the rec room, look inside, we see Sakura sitting in there. We break the glass, we open the door, we go there. Hina, this is Hina I suppose, stays behind. She sees the bottle, and she picks it up, the bottle, and runs away. And then she calls everyone, and she then places this one there. And there we go. It is sad. This is one of the saddest cases, isn't it? Because the harmony was like everyone was sus about Sakura, that Sakura was the spy, Sakura would do anything, so yeah.
The killer is you!
But let's do this.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yeah.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yeah, she was scared.
She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
God damn it, Hiro.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
It's a shining message.
Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she
Poor Sakura. I feel sorry for Sakura at this point.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. she gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Oh boy.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Yeah, because she was drunk.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath.
Oh my god, Sakura.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened, knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
Yeah.
That's the full truth of the case.
It is sad. Oh, Hina.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? That's
What happened?
Yeah, you're a dumbass.
But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because he saw the friendship between them, and you can't even see that.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Yep.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
The sassiness. Oh well. Well, we did it! Well, we did the investigation and the class trial today. Oh yes, give me all the coins.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Yes.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Well, at this point, it's just like, whatever.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Well, we all know who the culprit is. Unfortunately, it's Sakura was... yeah. Yeah, you cannot punish Sakura because there's nothing to do, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So, that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted.
What?
I mean, the reason Sakura died, it's 'cause all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one to die.
What?
You don't mean... you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
You serious?
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura.
I...
Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang on you at once, even you... Hina. Please don't talk. Please don't think of things like that. They are not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh my god, she believed in them. She still believed in all of them.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet...
Oh boy. That's true. Poor Sakura.
You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina, you came. Oh, she went to see her when she... Oh, boy.
Wait right here. I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you.
What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Oh, boy. Could I ask you to?
Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. And when I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for, when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please open the door!
Why?
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 Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. If she got caught, she bled.
if someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's weakness, that's normal. And yeah,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and suffer for it, and that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize that. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's how you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! I'm sorry to interrupt right when you were about to deliver the final tearjerker, but... It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
Love. I didn't expect the game to be so incredibly grim. Sounds like me when playing Persona. So long.
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, cause her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note.
What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then...
Huh?
You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
Could help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it.
You filthy little...
I am not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even I had factored in. It still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene! Cut.
And?
So, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you killed yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just you unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in the darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem.
I'm going to do my normal voice, otherwise this will kill me. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. I tried to do Sakura's voice for a bit.
And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying to desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told, and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of comfort among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
It is so sad. The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use the snow to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why am I doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then they'll see.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty much proving your point because, you know, words are pretty. Words are immensely pretty. But the actions is really what matters in this freaking life.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
There we go.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly beat the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
Eh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We are not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of your misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her, and nobody can blame Hina either. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game. Wow, Sakura reached Byakuya! Sakura's action reached Byakuya. He's bowing out of the game! Sakura reached Byakuya. That's an achievement itself.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What's going on here?
Now I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. If that's what you're thinking.
Wherever Master goes, I go. If the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire.
Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death has no meaning?
Oh, boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time?
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstab and get back on track.
You want me to punish
It's the moment you all been waiting for! Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead.
You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong!
Oh heavens though, just because the blackness is dead doesn't mean I can't just summon whatever old student I want. Did I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest.
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Well, that's punishment, Ash. I hope you're happy with that. Oh no! It's Alter Ego. Oh boy, Alter Ego didn't make it on the server. Oh no, 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 no. Alter Ego. We connected Alter Ego to the server. How the frick did he catch him? Oh no. Excavator destroyer. Alter Ego. The AI. The AI that was on the laptop. Yeah, Monokuma found out. Even though we connected to the server, Monokuma found it out. You! You suck, man! You turned into a mangling hunk of junk!
Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub chickens, where's that? I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried boy? Fried boy? It's boiled. Why did I say broiled? Fried boy, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where is that?
Oh boy.
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but still, when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next, friends with a basketball?
Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him.
Is this what you call animism? Animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally notice him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was only going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey.
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better.
Very.
Experiencing meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower.
No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all makes us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Holy moly, you're super bad, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you to unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one, and more than we could have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What? You can't just stop at the most important bit.
It makes you bring rubble and tumble, huh? It makes you so bad you don't even freaking know, right?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's know. Like I'd ever let you... Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
It sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lie down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. What a stubborn loser, huh?
She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really get free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about it. Think about that. Think long, think hard.
Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So, the class riot is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
Oh
yeah, let's get out of here.
But...
Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back to that ego in bed, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. Listen, you were confused as hell, dude. Don't try to be all almighty. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figure everything out.
Stop talking.
Just shut up.
Seriously, I'm sorry.
How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then... I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master!
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening in here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are sleazeball.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want the abuse give and take! Me!
I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it goes for now. And I think this is the end of the chapter, isn't it? And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Well, I think we shall continue this on the next episode. So, yeah, we did the class trial, which I will save. We did the class trial. We did the investigation. We did the class trial. Did it save? Yeah, it did. Yeah, hope everyone enjoyed today's stream.